Hello everyone. In today's video, we're going to talk about South Africans, Black Americans living in South Africa. Why are Black Americans living in South Africa are doing so well? Over the years, there was a time, there was some kind of a momentum about some Black Americans or traditional Black Americans, as some of you guys want to be called, were moving to Africa. The year of return, some were moving mostly in Ghana, some not Nigeria. They visit Nigeria, but most of them were moving to Ghana, and some of them were moving to South Africa. So now, for whatever reason, Black Americans that have been staying in South Africa are doing so well. If you go on YouTube and watch their videos, you can't help it but just be happy for them. They feel free, they feel liberated, they feel at home. And unfortunately, the ones that have gone to Ghana don't really stay. It's only few that are still around. But some of them that moved to both Ghana and South Africa back in 2019, period before COVID and after COVID, they are still in South Africa. Some of them are living in the biggest mansion in suburbs in Johannesburg, in Cape Town, in Pretoria, South Africa. What I'm telling you guys is a fact. If you go on YouTube, you watch, after watching this video, go on YouTube, you go and see what I'm telling you. What is the secret of Black Americans that are doing so well in South Africa? And if you see the kind of life they live, the luxury, I watched one video of a guy. He retired. He's an entrepreneur. He moved to South Africa just casually in 2019. I think he said 2018 or 2019, just to explore. He was on vacation. He fell in love with the country and said, "This is where I'm going to live, now that I'm retired." He's from Boston. You see his video on here on YouTube. And I went into the rabbit hole of Black Americans or foundational Black Americans that are living in South Africa. There's a lot of them. And they are living so well that actually I come across one that says he's been living here since 25 years. He lived in South Africa since 25 years. She came in through company real estate stuff, international real estate business, and then boom, settled there and never went back. So what is the secret? Because I know part of it is the infrastructure. South Africa is, apart from Northern African countries, sub-Saharan Africa, when it comes to infrastructure, South Africa is leading. So I think is one of the reasons why when Black Americans settled in South Africa, they stay. And some of them, I watched a video of one of Black American. He said his mom and dad have passed away. He have family now. He have grandchildren. So he lives in South Africa. He doesn't even come to America that much. Since 2021, he only been in America one time. And his kids come to South Africa to spend holidays. His kids will come to America and spend holidays with them. And his daughter and his son are planning to settle in South Africa. So I was like, what? So what's the secret? Like, if you guys know, share with other people. Because as you guys always remind me, yes, I'm Nigerian American. I'm familiar with the expatriates from America moving to Africa, but usually whites, But over the last 2018, 2019, have been seeing an influx of Black Americans moving to African countries. But the back end of this report is that it's only South Africa they stay for long. When they don't really go to Nigeria because of the demographic, and the way Nigeria is like it's a little bit chaotic, and too conservative. So I don't really think African Americans come to Nigeria that much. But I know specifically they go to Ghana, but for whatever reason they stay in Ghana for a couple of months or a year and they'll leave. But when they go to South Africa, they stay. So South Africa is perfectly, because you guys will let me know what's the secret, why they love to stay in South Africa. Because me, I think everything in South Africa there's in America is in South Africa. At least on a smaller scale, on a medium-sized scale. You guys have winter in America, they have winter in South Africa. They have similar climate, but upside down. Winter in America is in December, January, February, March, right? Winter in South Africa is usually June, July. So the weather is similar, and then the demographic is kind of similar. So probably that's why, and they have infrastructure. It's not like 100%, but if you can tweak it, it will be perfect. Because as I said, after watching this video, go into the rabbit hole of South Africa, Black Americans living in South Africa. You'll be inspired. And the good thing is that all of them, they live in South Africa. They don't say bad things about America. It's not like, oh, now we're in South Africa, fuck America. They don't say. They still respect America. They still show love for America. They just want to feel something different. The same way a Caucasian American can just move to Italy and live there, or move to Spain or something. So it's similar. So they don't really badmouth America, but they just want something, a little bit more. So, and I'm happy for them, but I just want to know the secret why things favors them very well when they move to South Africa. If you know, you let me know in the comment section. So yeah, the video is about foundational Black Americans living in South Africa, doing so well, and you see them talk, you'll be watching them showing the tour of their houses in South Africa. There's one person, him and his husband, she and her husband live in a 10-bedroom mansion in somewhere, I think is in Cape Town, or no, Johannesburg, right? By themselves, massive house. All they do is the money, play golf, hang out with. The only thing they say, they are still forming expatriate community, like Black Americans that are living in South Africa. All of them trying to get to know each other and schedule gatherings. Every now and then they'll meet up, hang around, so. But overall, I'm happy, and then it's one of these things that it makes me happy to know that there's always going to be a home away from home, whichever way you choose. And in this case, they choose South Africa, and it's working for them. So I hope other African countries infrastructure will be of basic standard or medium standard, that other Black Americans can visit, not even to stay, to visit, vacation. It used to be like that. Like some of you guys, not to deviate from the story, back in the day, Black American celebrities used to come to Nigeria for vacation. Nina Simone, BB King, James Brown, Muhammad Ali, so on and so on. What's his name? Malcolm X. They used to come to Nigeria just for vacation. They're not just coming for to paid trip to come to Nigeria just to make a speech. No, these guys will come in and chill in the beach, having fun. But for whatever reason, due to corruption, I don't want to go into you guys know the rest. It's no longer like that. But for whatever reason, South Africa still have that standard that is still attractive for foundational Black Americans or Black Americans to visit and stay. And as I said, go and watch the video. There's a lot of Black Americans that have been living in South Africa for years. They come to America, visit, and then go back. They call South Africa home. This is not like they stay in America for 10 months and come to South Africa to stay and spend 2 months. No, they stay in South Africa year on and year on. So it's on here on YouTube. After watching this video, go and watch it and let me know. All right, that's the video, and then it's a good thing, and then that's it. All right, thanks for watching. If you are subscribed to my channel, continue subscribing to my channel. I love you guys, even though sometimes some videos that I'll post, me and you will disagree, but still love. It's still love at the end of the day. All right, see you guys on